Let's talk about optimizing your digestion and healing from heartburn and reflux and these pesky, chronic, annoying things that you're probably dealing with if you're watching this. So many clients come to me on H2 blockers or proton pump inhibitors, medications like Prilosec, Prevacid, Tagamet, Pepcid, and all of these are meant to be used short term. If you have an ulcer, if you have some inflammation, you're having some temporary reflux, they can quench the fire. But ultimately, you really need digestive enzymes. You need hydrochloric acid to break down and absorb your nutrients and to build strong and healthy bones. So if you're on these medications long term, it really puts you at huge risk for osteoporosis and nutrient malabsorption and all sorts of problems that I see in practice. So I want to teach you today how to take yourself off these medications, and obviously you do this with the help of your doctor. I am not a doctor. This is not straight medical advice. I'm just telling you what has supported my patients in getting off their heartburn medications. And that is this. It's very simple. It's two straightforward things. Number one is you juice an entire bunch of celery every morning on an empty stomach. And an entire bunch, you slice off the base and the tips, you juice all the stalks. That makes around, on average, 12 ounces of raw, fresh celery juice. To that, you add 2 tablespoons of aloe juice. Now, aloe is wonderful for quenching inflammatory fires, and it's very cooling on a hot surface. That's why people put it on burns after they get sunburn from the beach. So, an entire bunch of celery, 2 tablespoons of fresh aloe juice. You mix the two together, you drink on an empty stomach, wait 20 minutes, and then go on with your day. Have your average meal and all that. Okay, that's number one. Number two is getting off gluten and dairy is so key. I had a client who was literally in the ER every 6 weeks with heartburn, and when we took him off gluten and dairy, lo and behold, he never had heartburn again. Now, why do we want inflammatory fires? Why do we want hydrochloric acid? Because we need it to absorb our nutrients, and often it's a hydrochloric acid deficiency that's causing reflux, not an excess. And if you are deficient in hydrochloric acid, and if you're deficient in zinc, your pyloric sphincter, which is at the top of your stomach, will keep flapping open. It won't stay closed. And so you need digestive fire, and you need zinc, and you need good quality foods in order not to get heartburn, okay? So to sum up, celery juice, aloe juice in the morning, give this 2 to 3 weeks, and then you can talk to your doctor about weaning off your medication. If you can't get off your medication, you might have a structural issue and should get scoped to rule out a hiatal hernia. Right? And then the third step is to get yourself off gluten and dairy. And with those 3 things, you should see that your heartburn is completely resolved. So I'm stoked to hear about your results. Comment below, let me know how it's going for you, and we'll see you again soon.